Hello students. Students, in my earlier video, I just explained you when Khushwant Singh was uh, telling the relationship of his and grandmother, that both were very good friends, as his parents left Khushwant Singh in the village. So both were in the village, and at that time, grandmother used to take a good care of him. She used to wake him up in the morning. She used to get ready for the school. She said her morning prayers in sing song manner, and it's just because so that she was having that hope in her heart that might be Khushwant Singh learn this prayer. But Khushwant Singh never bothered to learn it. He just listened because he loved the voice of his grandmother. Afterwards, uh, after doing all these things, she used to fetch his wooden slate, right, which she washed and plastered with the yellow chalk. She was having that earthen is made up of soil, earthen ink pot and red pen. So all together she used to tie them in the bundle and hand it to Khushwant Singh. Right, afterwards she used to, in the breakfast, she used to give a thick stale chapati with little butter spread and sugar on it. And when she went to school with Khushwant Singh, she used to take several stale chapatis for village dogs also. Right. Then here in the next paragraph, Khushwant Singh is telling that his grandmother always went to school with him, as she was very religious lady, and his school was actually attached with a temple. So there the priest taught children the alphabet and the morning prayer. And now Khushwant Singh is telling that all the children in the school, they just sat in the veranda. They used to sing the alphabets and the prayer in the chorus manner. In the chorus manner means in the group, and in a regular line they used to sing. Then by the time Khushwant Singh was in the school, at that time, grandmother used to sit inside the temple, as the temple was attached to school only. So what she used to do, she used to read holy books, she used to read scriptures, religious book, right. Then afterwards, when Khushwant Singh school gets over, both of them walk home together, as when they went to home, at that time the village dogs gathered, and both of them, they just threw chapati for village dogs. So students, we have completed up till here. Our next paragraph is like from here: as the years rolled by, we saw less of each other. From for sometimes she continued to wake up and get me ready for school. Now here Khushwant Singh is saying that as years is rolling, as years is passing by, we, mean me and my grandmother, they were less contact with each other. For some time she continued to wake me up. For some time she used to make me ready for school. When I came back, she would ask me, here students, this is the phase when Khushwant Singh and grandmother was in the city, right? And he joined English medium school, and when he joined English medium school, at this time he used to go by motor bus. Earlier, when both were in the village, both used to go to school together. So, when I came back, she would ask me what the teacher had taught me. Here, Khushwant Singh is saying that when I came back, at that time, my grandmother, she was having very curiosity to know that what in the school I learned, what the teacher had taught me. So after hearing this question, Khushwant Singh answer to grandmother, he tells that I would tell her English words. He told her that I learned some English words in school and little things of Western science and learning. So he is telling that I learn English words, little things of Western science and learning, law of gravity, Archimedes principle, the world being round, etc. Right? So, all these things, all the English words, all the things related to Western science and learning, Khushwant Singh told to his grandmother. This made her unhappy. So, obviously, because these things is actually useless, these all English words, all Western science culture is useless for grandmother. So, when she heard that Khushwant Singh, my grandson, is actually learning these things, so this made her unhappy. She could not help me with my lesson, as now he was in English schools and she also didn't knew any English word. So by this she could not help me. She could not help Khushwant Singh in his lessons. She did not believe in the things they taught at English school and was distressed that there were no teaching about God and the scriptures. Here, Khushwant Singh is saying that my grandmother didn't believe that, according to her, it's like useless, it's wasteless, right? Things taught in English school and was distressed. Distress is which is actually making her which was actually making her unhappy, right? That there were no teaching of God and scriptures. So she became very upset because she believed that teaching should be related to only God and scriptures. Clear, students? One day I announced that we were being given music lesson. One day when Khushwant Singh returned from school, at that time he thought that might be by listening this she will be happy. So Khushwant Singh told her grandmother that today I learned some music lessons. She was very disturbed, and matlab it was not known to Khushwant Singh that she will be disturbed. So what happened, she became very upset by listening this, that he had been taught music lessons. To her, music has lewd association. According to grandmother, uh, this music is actually for low society people. Lewd means low society. Lewd associations. It was the monopoly of harlots and beggars and not meant for gentle folks. According to her, here Khushwant Singh is telling that it is actually the monopoly. Monopoly is when one complete society is having control on one particular thing, is known as monopoly. So it is for monopoly of harlots and beggars, not for gentlemen people, not for gentle folk, right? She said nothing, but her silence meant disapproval. At that time, she didn't respond. She didn't said any single word to Khushwant Singh, but she remained silent. And by this, Khushwant Singh get to know that my grandmother is very upset by listening these things. What all things that he that in his school the teachers used to taught English words, right? Archimedes principle, law of gravity, Western science, right? So these all things, music lessons, so these all things were actually for low association people, not for gentle folks. She rarely talked to me after that. And afterwards, all of a sudden, what happened? She became so upset that she stopped talking to Khushwant Singh. Clear, students? Again, I am explaining this paragraph. In this paragraph, when years rolled by, when years passed, they saw less of each other. Khushwant Singh and grandmother saw less of each other. And when he returned from school, so sometimes grandmother used to ask to Khushwant Singh that what the teacher had taught him, right? So when Khushwant Singh told that these all things I learn in school, so according to Khushwant's, according to grandmother, she didn't believe in the things they taught in English school, and she became very unhappy. She did not like English or science, means she was very unhappy with both these subjects. She felt that there was no teaching, and at that time she felt that there was no teaching about God, about scripture, about religious books. And one day, what happened when Khushwant Singh told that he was given a music lesson, she became more disturbed, right? Because according to her, music is quite indecent. For her, it was not for gentle folk people, it was only for low society and beggars. Students, coming to next paragraph. When I went up to university, I was given a room of my own. So here Khushwant Singh is saying, up here in this paragraph, as you can see, that he went up to university after completing his school. He took admission in university. So at that time he was a bit old also, and at that time he was given room of his own. The common link of friendship was snapped, and from that very moment the link, because see, in when, so as you can see that when they were in village, they were having a strong bond, they were having a strong relationship, right? But when they came to city, both actually shares the same room, but that friendship actually reduced, right? And now here, when actually Khushwant Singh went to university, that link actually was taken away, that link was snapped. My grandmother accepted her seclusion with resignation. And now Khushwant Singh is saying that my grandmother, from inside, she had accepted her seclusion. Seclusion means when you stay away from the other people. So inside she actually resigned. She resigned. Resignation is to accept the thing which is not in your control. So she have accepted the thing that in this period I have to stay alone, means now my grandson is also not with me, so she have accepted that thing from her heart. She rarely left her spinning wheel to talk to anyone, and at that time she was not talking to anyone, she was busy in her spinning wheel. From sunrise to sunset, she sat by her spinning wheel and reciting prayer. So here he is saying that from the morning till the evening, she sat by the wheel and she was continuously continuously busy in spinning the wheel and reciting prayers. Only in the afternoon she relaxed for a while to feed the sparrows, and only in afternoon, just for some times, at that time she relaxed. And what she used to do in her in that period, she used to feed sparrows. Earlier she used to feed dogs when she was in village. Now she was in city, so she was feeding sparrows in the courtyard. While she sat in the veranda breaking the breads into little bits, here what she actually spent, how she actually spent her time, she just sat in the veranda, she just used to break the bread into little pieces and threw to sparrows. Hundreds of little birds collected around her, creating a veritable bedlam of chirping. And when she used to throw breadcrumbs to sparrows, at that time hundreds of birds came around and just collected around her, creating a veritable bedlam of chirping. And at that time what they were doing, veritable bedlam of chirping. Bedlam means lot of noise, and chirping means sound which is produced by bird. So at that time, lot of sound which is actually produced by bird. That means a veritable bedlam of chirping. Some came and perched on her legs. Now the author is telling that some birds used to come and sit. Perched means sit on her legs. Whose legs? Grandmother legs. others on her shoulders, and some on her shoulders. So some sit on her legs, some sit in the veranda. They started chirping. Some sit on her shoulder. Some even sat on her head, as some of them even used to sit on her head, grandmother's head. And at that time, when birds sit on her head, she was so much attached with birds, animals, that she just smiled and she never used to scold them. Right? She smiled but never shooed them away. And at that time, she just smiled and shooed, means she never used to stay away the birds. So what she do? She just smiled but never shooed them away. It used to be the happiest half hour of the day for her. And this half hour when it's her relaxation time, when she used to feed sparrows, this is actually one of the happy hours of the day for grandmother. Students, again I am explaining this paragraph. See, when narrator went to the university, at that time he was given a room of his own. So the common link of friendship between both of them is broken, right? And at that time only grandmother accepted her loneliness, right? So what she used to do, she always keep herself busy with her spinning wheel and reciting prayer. And at that time she didn't talk to anyone. She remained all alone. And in the afternoon, what she used to do, she just relaxed for a while. And what was her relaxation? At that time, she used to feed sparrows. So she sat in the veranda and broke the bread into little bits. She used to feed them to sparrows. Then at that time, what happened? Hundred of sparrows came at that time, and they just created a hell of noise. Means lot and lot of noise. Some came and sit on her legs. Some sit on her shoulders, and sometimes some sparrows even sit on her head. So by these things, she used to spend her time. She by these things, she also she never frightened them away. She just smiled, means she was so much attached to birds and animals. So according to grandmother, I mean, this feeding the sparrow was the happiest half hour of the day for her.